I don't look anything like Jim Morrison.
Come back, baby.
And I'm not going to wear leather trousers and you know, funny belt and go the whole hog.
We're getting tired of hanging around.
But then after a while, it became apparent that that's what people wanted.
Are tribute bands in Australia dying out?
Well, I mean, certainly no. I'm no authority, but it seems that way. It became really popular, and lots of musicians out there are thinking, well, this looks like a great way to earn a buck.
Well, we couldn't get much higher.
Really, that's not the way to look at it with any kind of music, with any kind of performance. You know, it's not going to work if that's your primary motivation. And I'd say that's why they're dying out. Really, as far as the new developing music goes, we're not really taking gigs away from anyone because we're not playing the kind of smaller, originals-only venues.
I came from the punk rock, post-punk rock era, which was like Precious, like Inner City Enclave, who amused each other and weren't really giving much thought to a lifestyle of a career musician. I think a lot of it was encouraged. You know, I remember being in our booking agent once and overhearing somebody telling a young musician to form a tribute band and worry about your own shit later, mate. And, you know, if the kid's dumb enough to take that advice, you know, I kind of like the hustler element of rock and roll. Mate, you want rock? We got better than that. We got Australian rock. We got the Australian Doors show. We got the Australian Rolling Stones show. We got the Australian Seals and Crofts show. We got the Australian Captain and Tennille show. We got the Australian Loggins and Messina show. We got the Australian John Cougar Mellencamp show. We got the Australian Air Supply show. I'm gonna release your soul. If anybody wants to be a musician, they shouldn't look at what at Michael Jackson and say, that's what I want to happen to me. Yeah, Jim loved rebellion, you know. Any activity which has no meaning. If he would have, come back, don't you think he would, head straight for the Doors show? I was writing a song, Rock and Roll is Where I Hide, about a rocker being a KGB spy. And I was thinking about if Jim Morrison came back from the dead, the perfect place for him to hide, to be by himself, is as lead singer of a tribute act.
Maybe Jimbo one day might come back and front a tribute band?
Yeah. Well, someone should just come out and say flat out, I am Jim, and...
Was there ever a time in the career that you felt like for a moment you might have been Jim?
No, I've never really been that confused. There's been times where maybe I've dropped too much acid and I've gone, oh, what am I doing up here, you know? What am I doing? You know, where did I get these clothes from? All these people looking at me.
On the day when you turn up face down and dead in your bathroom,
yeah.
Do you hope that there'll be a Dave Graney tribute band spring up and carry on the legacy?
Yeah, that'll be all right, but before I take that fateful journey with my rubber duck and my loofah, I hope to have ridden that particular gravy train myself, so